Can a medical appraiser appraise all parts of my scope of my work as a doctor? From Mythbusters at https://www.rcgp.org.uk/. It is inappropriate for a medical appraiser for revalidation to say that they cannot appraise any part of your scope of practice. They should have the training and support to provide a whole scope of practice appraisal for any type of work that you may undertake which requires a UK license to practice. If your medical appraiser for revalidation suggests that they are unable to provide a whole scope of practice appraisal, you should discuss this with your responsible officer and the RCGP as soon as possible. Every separate place where you work has a duty to supervise and support you in the role they are engaging you for. Within this, it is good practice that they should undertake some form of performance development review with you on a regular basis. In some places this may be referred to as an appraisal. It is important to recognize the difference between a single role performance review and your full scope of work medical appraisal. It can be helpful to reserve the term appraisal for the latter. We recommend that you include the outputs of performance development reviews from any part of your scope of work, where you have them, separately in your main medical appraisal. You should reflect on the outputs of these reviews in your main appraisal rather than presenting all the original supporting information again. It is not appropriate to duplicate effort and be appraised twice in the same way. For some parts of your scope of practice, it may not be possible to have an external performance development review. For example, you may not be working in a governed environment with any oversight of your performance, so there may not be anyone to provide such a review. For these roles, you will need to provide all the GMC required supporting information to demonstrate that you remain up to date and fit to practice at what you do, reflect on it and discuss it at your main appraisal. From Mythbusters at https://www.rcgp.org.uk/. For further help and support, please visit Medical Appraisals at www.medicalappraisals.org.uk.